And today we are going to work on the fourth card from the Sheltering Tree stamp set. This is week 4 and we're featuring fall. And I am having to hold this camera stand up so you can see me. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn it down and let's get started. Okay. What you're looking at is actually what I've prepared for today. So hopefully this won't take quite as long as it could. This is to make our frame a little later. I have cut a piece of the Grapefruit Grove cardstock, hot dog style, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I will fold it in half, or 4 1/4 by 11, and I will fold it in half and just crease the top with the bone folder, reinforce that crease to make it a card base that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then for my first layer, we have a design from the Rooted in Nature Designer Series paper. I'm not sure if it's Nature's Poem, maybe, but it's from the Rooted in Nature suite. And we're going to go ahead and glue that down. Okay. And then we will be using this piece of Designer Series paper later. It is the opposite side of the one we just used. But we're going to do some stamping first. I have cut a piece of Whisper White at, let me look, 3 by 4, I believe. Yes. And so we are going to stamp our fall scene on that piece of Whisper White. We're going to start by stamping the tree. Using soft suede. I can see that the camera is shaking, so I hope it's not shaking too terribly much. I'm going to go ahead and put that down in what is about the center of the cardstock. And there we have it. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the rake because I'm also going to be using soft suede for the rake. But I'm going to do a stamp off and lean the rake against the tree. And then we're going to have some leaves, some piles of leaves. Now, I did not choose to get out the big stamp that will cover the tree, although you can do that, especially if you want a lot of gorgeous color. However, I got out the smaller one because I'm going to do something and stamp little pieces of leaves in different colors on this tree. And I know you're saying that that doesn't happen. Well, sometimes it does. When I'm traveling around looking at the different kinds of trees, even across the street sometimes, the tree will have 2 or 3 different colors of leaves as they turn. I don't know if it's different colors at different stages, but they are different. I'm going to put some falling. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. And we're just going to make some down here because the rake is down here. Okay. Cleaned off my stamp, and then we will start with color number 2. I think we're probably only going to 3 on this one, but we'll see as we go along if I feel like it needs some more. Okay, that was Grapefruit Grove. Now this is Cajun Craze. Okay, put a little more Cajun Craze in different spots already on the ground. And finally, for the leaves, we will be using Early Espresso. So it's Cajun Craze cleaned off. Have my stamp scrub. I'm going to close these up because I don't want to have any surprise ink spots in different colors. And we'll do the Early Espresso. I don't know if you could hear him, but my baby over there, my fur baby, is snoring. He's taking a nap while I'm creating a card. Alright. And there we have our fall scene. So this is where it's about to get fun, because I am going to take this, I'm going to close this for now, and I'm going to, wherever I put the Designer Series paper strip, take this, trim up the end a little because I saw that it was not even. Okay. And then we're going to glue the designer series paper strip to the card front. And we are going to glue the fall scene that we just stamped to the card front as well. Right there. Okay. Now, I have prepared another strip of designer series paper for a frame. And I just glued that card front down without even thinking. Let's see if I can get it off softly without ripping too much of the paper underneath it, because I didn't want to glue it down yet. So I hope you're watching this later and not playing along, because I've messed up your card as well. Okay, we're gonna need that in a minute. We are going to use the Big Shot to make a frame, and I have taken 2 of the rectangle stitched shape thin lead dies and use the ruler, try to make an even space around, put washi tape to keep them there, and then put them on a piece of designer series paper. And then we're going to go ahead and just send it through. And then we're going to make some leaves from the Nature's Roots thin lead set that we'll also be using. So go ahead and run this through. And while we have the Big Shot up here, I think we'll just go ahead and do the Big Shot work. I'm going to turn it. Oops. Have to get that. There we go. Then take this out of here. And we will take the frame, and there it is. There is our gorgeous frame that we will be using with our scene, with our fall scene. We're going to make a shaker card window here in a minute. Just put some things aside. But I am going to go ahead and cut out my leaves while we have the Big Shot out. I meant to do all this before, but I just ran out of time. What I am going to do is cut both a big leaf and a little leaf out of 3 different colors, and then we'll figure out. I'm putting the embossing part through, and then I will stick the framelit over the embossed part of the leaf and cut them out. I have Grapefruit Grove, Soft Suede, and Early Espresso are my colors. I put those 2 close together. So for this one, we're going to have to go one at a time. Sorry. Sorry I keep bumping you and making you dizzy. Oh, maybe they're not too close together. Let's see. Yep, they're too close together. So we'll get the smaller one lined up, send it through, and then send the larger leaf through. We'll send the large leaf through, and then we will switch colors. So if you have anything you want to step away from the computer for a second, it'll be okay. I'll be cutting some leaves with the Big Shot for a couple minutes. Then we'll do Soft Suede next. I do have a smaller piece of Soft Suede, and I'm going to put my leaves a little further apart so I can cut them out at the same time here in a minute. And finally, we'll do Early Espresso. I think I just lost one of my Soft Suede leaves. So I'll either find it or we'll do that. Okay, emboss first. then line up my framelits. So we're going to cut out my embossed leaves. And we'll move with the big shot, and then we will finish building the shaker. I'm not seeing the leaf at first glance, so we're going to do without for now. Okay. Might as well, yeah, I'll finish stamping at the very, very end. What we're going to do, here's all my leaves that I have cut out. And if you ordered kits, you will have those as well. I am going to take my embossing buddy and go over my window sheet. Got a little dirty there. And get the static off of it, so that in a minute when I put some sequins, it will fit perfectly. And then I'm going to take my snail, I wonder what fell, and this is what we're going to put around the edge of the frame for now to attach the window sheet. It's very sticky. Okay. And then we'll put the window sheet on there. Oops, I just dropped. Make sure there are no holes. I'm afraid I might have to cut a bigger window sheet if there are any holes. How big is this? 3¼ by 4¼ I didn't quite make my window sheet big enough. So, we'll just be cutting another one. Throwing things around back there. Okay, so we'll take our powder bag. This is called the embossing buddy. This is going to hopefully keep the sequins from sticking so much. And put on the window. That's much better. Then we're going to go around the window with a foam strip. before putting in the sequins and putting on the stamped seam. Okay, now I'm going to just start this about there, and we're just going to go around the edge, turning where we need to. This will help it not have, hopefully, any places that the sequins can sneak out. And then we'll grab another foam strip. I'm going to start it maybe right here. That should prevent any gap. And we're going around and ending right here. All right. Now, I'll take my sequins and put a few in there. My grapefruit leaf is trying to jump away. Sorry about that. We're almost done here. So I'll just put a few sequins in there to represent the falling leaves. And then I take off the backing of my foam strip. And put the tree on there. Uh-oh, the tree is not quite big enough. I'm gonna have to close some stuff up here. Silly me. Do I have a scrap of paper? I certainly do. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we are going to try it. Alright. When you cut things or do things a little incorrectly, you just make some minor fixes and hope they work out. And if not, I'll do it all over again later. I'm just going to take that, stick it on there, and I'm going to do that also at the top. And I hope you're going to be amazed when we turn this around. Just how amazing this is. Stick that on there. Okay. And we're going to flip it around. And there we have it. There we have our tree with the falling leaves. Make sure you rub that powder, the embossing buddy on there, or you're gonna get some sticky leaves. And I still have some sticky leaves. Now we are going to attach the shaker to the card front. And you can barely see the strip. So I think I'll do that. And then I'm going to attach my leaves, a couple of them, to my card. Put the big one down toward the bottom, along with the little grapefruit grove. And we'll put the bigger grapefruit grove on the inside. Just put it right there. And I will take the Thankful for You sentiment, going to stamp it in soft suede for the inside of this card. That's why I love Photopalmer. Make sure that I have my sentiment the correct way. And I'm also going to take this early espresso leaf and glue it on the top. And then we'll put the card interior inside. There we have it. There's the inside. Oh, sorry, I'm closing a fetting pad before something tragic happens. Here's the inside of the card and the outside with the falling leaves. So, there you have the fourth card with the sheltering tree. We have now done all 4 seasons, but this month, this month has 5, apparently I was upside down. Okay, this month has 5 Thursdays. So come back next week and we will be making a fancy fold card using the Sheltering Tree stamp set. So I will see you next week. Bye.